good over there. We're good there. Green light. Hello, and good morning, Facebook land. What's up, YouTubers? How are we doing out there? Thank you for joining me. As always, it's nice to see you. Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic, Compound Concentrates and Coffee. We're here. We're up. We're on the air. It's FryDaze. How you doing out there? Love you, kiddo. All right. Man, video on our side, I gotta say right now, the previews looks fucking marvelous today, knock on wood. Hopefully it looks just as good for all of you. YouTubers, thank you for the thumbs already. Yes, thank you. What's up, Joey? How are you, man? Nice to see you in Facebook land. God bless you, buddy. All right, that was BioTrek. That's our theme song here at CC&C, Compound Concentrates and Coffee. Thank you for being here with me, everybody. It's good to see you. Another week, done and over with. It's FryDaze. It's the end. Well, if you have to work the weekend, not totally the end for you, but you get the idea. Hopefully, everyone's hanging in there. You know, had a good start to your day at least. I mean, I say this every day, and I try to live it. Open my eyes. I can breathe. If I can get out of bed, it's the start to a great day, right? Yeah. I mean, after dealing, and people know too, especially after dealing with the one and only asthma attack I've ever had in my life, of course, is the worst asthma attack that a person could get. It's the one that kills a lot of people. And that was the one that I had to deal with. And luckily, I, knock on wood, haven't had to deal with anything like that ever again. But, yeah. All right, BioTrek, Austin. Right now, I'm going to take a look at a couple things really quick. I have our weather. I know. Cloudy. No, just kidding. Opening our weather station. It's actually 66 degrees out there right now. 95% humidity. Winds have buzzed the station. Very mild, 6 miles an hour. Now, once again, I mentioned this last night when I was on the broadcast. You have days ahead to look forward to of absolutely gorgeous weather. Temperatures are going to be hitting the 80s. We're talking Saturday, Sunday, starting your week out right on Mondays. Tuesday, extended forecast. Wednesday, Thursday, continuing on into next week. FryDaze next week. I'm waiting to see what it does, but I'm eyeing a storm that's coming in on the Doppler. We may see some kind of overcast, cloudy, dreary, drab. Kind of weird, but almost like what you got right now. Now, out of here, over to here. I do believe I had a news of ... email sitting in there. There's a few of them, actually. Thank you. Once again, in case you don't know, news of the whoa. And we call it ... whoa for a reason. Segments. Let's say you're just surfing, or you're on Facebook, you're on any one of your social media sites, somebody sends you something, they're like, you got to check this out, it's funny. Or they're like, holy shit, look. Now, if it's one of those things that you see and it makes your face palm so hard that like your own hand goes through the back of your head and just kind of goes that way, send that over. We want to spread those smiles. We want to share that out there, And that's literally the way it goes. Without it, if people don't share us, we don't have the segments. We don't get into them. We don't do the legwork. It's all on you. It's you. It's viewer fed. Yeah. Honest, and yes, I agree, Lisa. It's very nice to see that people are this way. And of course, I've always said that I feel people are inherently good. This story kind of goes to what I'm saying. In a package of beans, a ring was found. It was returned to its grocery store worker owner after taking a journey of 125 miles. Sandra of Queensland said she bought the package of fresh green beans at Start Fresh Fruit Market during a recent visit. She found a gold ring at the bottom of the bag while she was making her curry. She's like, at first I thought it was one of my rings until I had a closer look and found, nope, there's an inscription on the back. It was, quote, it was just lucky that I liked the beans so much that I ripped the bag right open instead of just opening it the normal way, as I definitely would have just dumped it on in there. She says, I'm just glad that I ate them all straight away and came across the ring and it didn't get thrown out. So she contacted Start Fresh Fruit Market and learned that an employee there was searching for a ring. So, that item had been an 18th birthday gift from his mother, and it was inscribed with his birthday and the words, "My life." So, it was the first time I had worn it to work, and it was pretty special to me, the individual said. At first, I didn't notice it was gone. It was later when I was packaging oranges I realized, and I was looking everywhere. So, the individual thanking Hendren for making the effort to return the ring, despite living nearly 125 miles away from the store. Quote, I just want to thank Sandra for finding and returning it, he said. I was really worried I wouldn't find it, and it's a pretty amazing story to tell now. So that's fantastic. Also, yeah, that one, if you don't like snakes, well, this individual, a resident, who noticed baby snakes inside his home. Well, he's looking, trying to find different places and things and where they're coming from. Got over to the air conditioning unit. Opened the air conditioning unit and found about 40 snakes inside. A farmer in a village of the Meerkurt district saying he spotted the snake on the floor of his bedroom. Released the reptile outside. Man said he returns to his bedroom. He finds 3 more. He says, wait a minute. Searching for the source, all of a sudden he finds out Yeah, they're inside his air conditioner. Snakes were able to be extracted with the help of some neighbors. They were all released outside in nearby wooded areas. A local veterinarian saying a mother snake had apparently laid eggs inside the air conditioner, which hadn't been used in several months, and they recently hatched. All right, let me jump back over here. Little Adam Griffith bringing in Austin Woodward on a track of his. Shizuka is the name of this track. CC&C, everybody. What's up, Jason? How are you? Thanks for joining us at Facebook. I hope all is well. Christopher, good to see you. Go again. Tune is called Shizuka. It's Adam Griffith bringing Austin in, not vice versa or Austin doing stuff. Very, very talented. Honestly, these musicians, all of them, everybody that we play and we represent every single day here. You really should go check them out. Give them a moment of your time. All right, here we go. Ruby Red, Artist Buildings. So what's up, Janet? What's going on? What's happening, Facebookers? What is the good word today? You know the routine when I first start the show, sharing out the smiles, spreading the show. Gotta let people know, right? Again, that right there was a song called Ruby Red. It comes to you from the artist Buildings. Buildings is an organic music collective. They love blending pop, rock, funk, and pretty much any other mood that moves or inspires, is the way they say it. Now, Ruby, there you go. Start off with some delicious.
Like ice cream on a summer's day, chocolate truffles on display, French fries and lemonade. You're delicious, like Parmesan on doughy bread, M&M's on green and red. That's exactly what I said. You're delicious. Ooh, come a little bit closer to my lips, 'cause I want you.
go. That tune's called Delicious. Again, Ruby Amanfu is Grammy nominated. She's going to get that Grammy, absolutely. Go to RUBYAMANFU.com. Now, little family. So what's on the agenda today, Janet? What's happening, Facebookers? I know what some of you got going on, but how about the rest of you?
You can feel it in the air, over here, over there. Everybody with their hands up, one heart, one love. We can party every day, every shade, every age. Now and forever, remember, we fit together, oh so perfectly. No limit as far as we can see. We're singing our song in harmony, just like family. We're all family. Coming out of the dark, you become my spark to become my bright flame. Don't wait, all you really gotta know is you're a part of the whole.
Part cracks me up every time.
Remember, we fit together, oh so perfectly. No limit as far as we can see. We're singing our song in harmony, just like family. We're like family, and fit together, oh so perfectly. No limit as far as we can see. We're singing our song in harmony, just like family. All family,
All right, there you go. Again, Ruby Amanfu. That tune's called Family. You're hearing it right here on CC&C, Compound Concentrates and Coffee. We come to you live right here from the beautiful and picturesque grounds of the Compound in Orange, Connecticut. We're here 7 days a week. You get 2 shows a day. Oh, yeah. All right, here's one of the early ones that all of us were first turned on to by Ruby, and I get a lot of requests for it. It's Rabbit Hole.
I told you to be careful. I told you keep your guard up and watch what you say. I told you there'd be people that could make you trip just standing in place. You didn't believe anything that I said. When they came, you were not prepared. Then it all fell right on your head. Now you're lying in this bed. You've got yourself in a rabbit hole. You're trapped 'cause you did not let go. You took that bait and now you know. You've got yourself in a rabbit hole. You've got yourself in a rabbit hole. You're trapped 'cause you did not let go. You took that bait and now you know. You've got yourself in a rabbit hole. There's trouble all around you. You may not always see it, but it's still there. It may even be someone you thought that you could trust, who's got you misled. You didn't believe anything that I said. yourself in a rabbit hole. You're trapped 'cause you did not let go. You took that bait and now you know you've got yourself in a rabbit hole. You've got yourself in a rabbit hole. You're trapped 'cause you did not let go. You took that bait and now you know you've got yourself in a rabbit hole. You didn't believe anything that I said. When they came, you were not prepared. Then it all fell right on your head. And now you're lying in your bed. You've got yourself in a rabbit hole. You're trapped 'cause you did not let go. You took that bait and now you know you've got yourself in a rabbit hole.
I'm putting up an Instagram post. I gotta do a tweet. I got a few other things I gotta do.
You did not let go.
Again, gotta spread the smile, share the show, let everybody know.
You've got yourself in a rabbit hole.
There you go. Rabbit hole. All right, here's the last one for Ruby. It's one that I don't really. All right, it's out of Pop. It's a tune called Way Down.
Marching like a marching band in right, left fashion.
Excuse me.
Heading for the barricade like you can't stand up. Got me up, got me woke all the way up. Achoo, that's you. I think you are contagious. Your sickness is you witness all the hate, wreak havoc. But you would rather spew your venom in. That's tragic. What you stuck? Got me woke all the way up. I'm flying like an eagle while I watch you fall all the way down. All the way down, all the way down. All the way down, all the way down. All the way down, all the way down, 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 down. Don't make it worse for you. What I'm too much for you. You cannot be for certain what I'm gonna do. Don't make it worse for you. What I'm too much for you. You cannot be for certain what I'm gonna do. All the way down, all the way down. All the way down, all the way down. All the way down, all the way down, 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 down. All the way down, all the way down. All the way down, all the way down. All the way down, all the way down, 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 down. Down. Down, 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 down. Muck it up, muck it up, muck it up, muck it up, muck the track up. Down, 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 down. All the way, all the way down, 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 down. Good luck, good luck.
There we go. Way Down. Again, some Ruby Monfu right there. If you have an artist, if you have a title, if you have whatever in mind, if it's stuff that we play that every single day that's in our catalogs, in our collection, shout it out. We take requests. All right, let me go over to here. Let's go riding. A little Nico Fuzz, a little Barber Sauce.
credit line. Yeah, call me Kevin Federline, I'm outrageous. It's like we pitching for the majors. I got the hooks that make you singing for the ages. We in the pack, on the inner track. I hit the apex with the flow to be contagious. Hold me up, mama, kiss me now. Lion King to the rest, better take a bow. Yeah, that's how we live, let's go get it now. Grab your truck, let's go riding. Bottle back, hold your hands, let's go riding. Bring us up from the promised land. The slip sliding, Joe Biden. My horoscope was wrong this time. Might be a sign to move out of California. I'm so bored with ya. So hop in the back of my Jeep with its four-wheel drive. Gonna keep it alive. Gonna make some time to go further. Saddle up, grab your truck, let's go riding. Bottle back, hold your hands, let's go riding. Grab your truck, let's go riding. Bottle back, hold your hands, let's go riding. Saddle up, grab your truck, let's go riding. Bottle back, hold your hands, let's go riding. You're gonna ride that truck and ride into the sunset. Maybe tomorrow never gonna come. Marshmallows on the ground, get some. Ghost stories and a cotton rum. Let's go ride and get some. Let's go ride and get some.
There you go. Let's go riding. Nico Fuzz and Barbasauce. Again here on CCNC. Now, got it made. Little Ryan and Pony featured on a track with Nico. go. Got It Made. Again, a Nico Fuzz tune. That time he had Ryan and Pony on the track. He does a lot of stuff with a lot of people. I mean, again, talent brings in talent, right? This is Lock and Key, Nico Fuzz and Friends. Again, that was Lock and Key. The tune, Nico Fuzz and Friends. I'm going to do, we'll do one more. It's Nico Fuzz and Friends tune, and then I'll be going on to some other stuff. I'll be playing some more Nico later on. Don't panic, don't panic. Yeah, again, this tune right here, Please Don't Go. There you go. Once again, that tune is called Please Don't Go. Right here on CC&C, Compound, Concentrates, and Coffee. With me, the Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic. All right, I've got some hip hop. I've got a whole bunch of other stuff coming up in store. I have some On This Day actually coming your way in between this track and the next. Now, if you don't know what that is, it's pretty simple. It's what it sounds like. Except I go back and I look in all of music, all throughout the years. Whoever did what on this very day. Yep, June 5th. Elvis Presley, for example. Yeah, he appeared on ABC TV's Milton Berle show on June 5th, 1956. During that performance, Presley abruptly halted an up-tempo rendition of Hound Dog with a wave of his arm and launched into a slow, grinding version, accentuated with energetic, exaggerated body movements. Presley's gyrations created a storm of controversy at the time. Now, from 56 to 59, and Bob Zimmerman, he graduated from high school in Hibbling, Minnesota. Zimmerman was known as a greaser to classmates in the remote rural community because of his long sideburns and his leather jacket. Now, from 59, we see Roy Orbison in 1961, sitting in the number one spot here in the U.S. on our charts with Running Scared. Now, over in the UK, that was sitting in the 9th spot. It was a B-side, well, the B-side of that, which was Love Hurts, also picked up significant airplay. It made Orbison's recording the first version to be a hit. Now, from 61, I'm going to look at David Bowie in 64. We had Lisa Jane became the first recording to be released as a single by Bowie. However, under the name Davy Jones with the King of Bees. Davy Jones with the King Bees. All right. Despite promoting the single on the television show Jukebox Jury, Ready, Steady, Go, and The Beat Room, and receiving good radio coverage, that single sold poorly. The band subsequently dropped from the label Vocalon Pop. Now, moving into 68, last one in this segment for now. Jimi Hendrix Experience, which appeared on the Dusty Springfield TV show It Music Be Dusty, filmed on ATV in London, England. Hendrix performed Stone Free and Voodoo Child, and then played a version of Mockingbird with Dusty Springfield. Now, since I know people are out on the roadways doing stuff, running around, doing your, errands and work, what you have to do, I'm seeing our roadways. The only thing I'm having right now, up in Hartford, I'm seeing a disabled vehicle. It's a truck on I-91 southbound. It's between 31 and 29A. That right lane is closed right now. Okay? So be prepared if you're going in the area. Outside of that, I'm not seeing anything major. I'm not seeing, huge stuff. Just your regular standard fare traffic for morning and afternoon commutes. Cameras are looking good through Bridgeport. Nice in Stratford. Milford's totally clear. All right, West Haven. Brantford, New Haven, Brantford, Guilford, Madison. All the way up into Groton. Just keep your eyes open. Most of us are good drivers. You know that. Doesn't mean the other guy is. You got to watch out for them. So you'll get from point A to point B and back again. You do that. Let's see. Let me jump on down over here. Little Secret Agent 23 Skidoo. It's a track called The Masquerade.
reflection on my face. It ripples on the lake. But now I see what's underneath. I dive in and escape. I made a home in the catacombs. It's what I thought was me. So many lost, forever lost, till I became the key. And now the time is here again to leave myself behind. I'll change my mind, I'll shed my skin. Let's see who I will find. In dreams I tell myself to wake up, with stories that I tell to make them become true. I don't know which of us is made of. I know I'm leaving me, but will I become you? The revelation stripped me bare. No past or future floating there in the air. A canvas with no paint, an untouched piece of clay, an empty page that feels a story kneel to kiss its face. Does wonder always pass away? Do these dreams have to fade? Or can I bring them with me when I join the masquerade? When I am you, I'll rearrange that memory of me, then wander through that fairy tale whenever I'm asleep. In dreams I tell myself to wake up, with stories that I tell to make them become true. I don't know which of us is made of. I know I'm leaving me, but will I become you?
Again, The Masquerade. This features A Soul of Fire on this track with Secret Agent 23 Skidoo. All right, number 2 coming up from them, My Brother from Another Mothership. It's one of the brand new ones with Jason Kendall.
Friends of the family and choose yourself. From different planets, but who can tell? From another mothership. I can't believe that I discovered this. Friends of the family and choose yourself. You blend in with us and you do it well. From another mothership. No, you're no different from the other kids.
Last March, a falling star hit my backyard, blasting apart a few trees when it crashed hard. I ran to examine what had landed on my planet, heard words in a language, but I didn't understand it. I saw him rise from the crater he made, 50 eyes and skin the color of Gatorade. The invader stayed back because he heard me gas, then mutated its shape to a perfect match. Same face, same clothes, like I'm looking in the mirror. 1 second ago, this was weird, but now it's weirder. They cleared up fast because he's a telepath. Every thought I have is just like I tell him that. When he heard, he became less absurd. Just some kid in a messy shirt. And yes, I'm sure this occurred. For you to believe, all you need is the evidence. My best friend, I call him Steve.
Friends of the family and choose yourself. From different planets, but who can tell? From another mothership. I can't believe that I discovered this. Friends of the family and choose yourself. You blend in with us and you do it well. From another mothership. No, you're no different from the other kids.
I was nice to Steve, he was nice to me. We started eating ice cream like twice a week. I taught him how to sound cool when he tried to speak. I taught him how to play pool plus hide and seek. That's when everything changed, it was never the same. Nobody ever more clever. When it came to that game, I closed my eyes. He shifted like a chameleon. I feel dumb, don't know what this kid is, the real one or that one. Steve can stretch like silly putty and become anybody. He thinks it's really funny, but that ain't bad yet. He added a step, he said to really have fun, he had to forget that he was even playing. Now he's hidden and he's staying, he forgot everything. I'm not kidding, man, I'm saying he disappeared. He didn't leave a clue. Now anyone could
go. My brother from another mothership. Jason Kendall with Secret Agent 23 Skidoo. Now, coming up, Golden Braid Productions. It's a tune called Juicy. Again, it's a tune called Juicy. It comes to you from Golden Braid Productions. Golden Braid Productions, one of the many projects of Austin Woodward. This is Justified, number 2 from Golden Braid.
What did it say? Nothing.
What's happening, Bob? What's up, Facebookers? What is the good word, everybody?
What did it say? Nothing.
right, there we go. Again, that tune was called Justified. By the way, you see this board up here, this every single day. Our sponsors that come your way. We have Dank Fung up there. We have Pass the Glass. Oh, 2 more are being added. You're going to notice later on today, maybe even tomorrow. But yeah, we have 2 more coming up on that board for you. Yeah. Great Minds Coffee Roasters, as well as Nirvana CBD. They are sending over more products for me to test and do videos on. So, yep. They are going up on the big board. All right, coming at you now. Let us, 0 to a million. Little Manny Draper.
Campaign, living fear, one hell of a year. The brave showed up, your favorite rapper disappeared. Could've let him live, but that really all depends on my current state of mind. Became immobile off my sins, not proud of it. Pay top dollar for the truth. The struggle appreciates the shook ones and have a clue. Keep God first, son, in everything you do. Wise words from a broken man. What I got to lose, that's with the hard bones. Sick of you barcodes, this is narcos. Reunion, it ain't nothing but poison water to walk on. So push it to the limit, man. Love it or not, let a winner 2 miles an hour sliding through on the drop. Been made of love, protect this frequency. Steaming gelato while lady whopping listens to me. Closer than ever, heaven ain't out of reach to me. In the heart of the tension, still claiming victory. 0 to a million. Can a black boy dream? Can a black boy dream? 0 to a million. It ain't always what it seems. It ain't always what it seems. 0 to a million. Can a black boy dream? Can a black boy dream? 0 to a million. It ain't always what it seems. It ain't always what it seems. Close encounters with ancestors I promised to never speak of. Said on the this verse and that was all that I could think of. Told me that evil only feast on fear, never worship man. Applications, everything can never be attached to plans. Understand, so you strike gold. Listen more, don't care about what you might know. Generate revenue, cross time zones. Cause Spotify ain't nothing but a Costco. Move it wholesale, we wrote no coattails. That hating didn't vote well. Ascension in the midst of the spike. Told me this would cost me, I didn't look at the price. Figure out your value, boy, then multiply twice. And that still ain't enough. No genius, we just didn't give up. The dedication is never to be mistaken for luck. Reached the top of my principles and they knew what it was. A secret society, never group them with us. 0 to a million. Can a black boy dream? Can a black boy dream? 0 to a million. It ain't always what it seems. It ain't always what it seems. 0 to a million. Can a black boy dream? Can a black boy dream? 0 to a million. It ain't always what it seems. It ain't always what it seems.
There you go. 0 to a million is that tune, as I accidentally hit it again. Manny Draper, the artist. Go to MANIDRAPER.com. Check it out if you dig what you hear. All right, here we go. Vibe Yard, one of the newer artists. Los Angeles-based collective of veteran musicians, composers, producers. They're all dedicated to the furtherance of the funk. It's a tune called Rules.
I'm a child of Rick G's and Bun B, of Com Fife to Big L and Dre 3. Hip hop, funk and soul don't raise me. Said hip hop, funk and soul don't raise me. Child of the Riz and Starsky, of Pop J5 and the Don D.I.G. Hip hop, funk and soul don't raise me. Said hip hop, funk and soul don't raise me. I'm a child of the Rowan Marquis, of Rocket, Snoop, Ice Cube and Ice T. Hip hop, funk and soul don't raise me. Said hip hop, funk and soul don't raise me.
What's up, James? What's up, Bob? How are you, man? I hear you. I hear you. All right. Our first hour is gone. There you go. Rules. That track featured Lacan. Again, you're here on CCNC, Compound Concentrates and Coffee, with me, the Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic. This is my little brainchild. Started this, well, going on almost 3 years ago. We are 2 months away from our 3-year anniversary. You know, it started out as a 10, 15-minute virtual smoke sesh, and then I would jump off, and it just expanded and kind of grew. When I first brought in music, I had a whopping 3 songs I could play. We have well in excess of 15,000 that I am licensed and cleared to put up every single day. And that's how we do it here on CCNC. That's how I get away with being here, putting on music, being on the air, not getting kicked off of Facebook, not getting kicked out of YouTube and other social medias for violating copyright infringements. Compound Concentrates and Coffee is licensed. Since October of 2019, we hold a license under Universal Multimedia. So, yeah. Costs a little bit of money to do it, but it's worth it. You know, eventually, we'll hold a license that I can play music like you hear on your FM dial, like you hear on your satellite. Mark my words. It's going to happen. All right, I'm going to jump over to some alternative rock. The Image, one of the new ones. This is a tune called Roundabouts. tune's called Runabout. The artist, The Image. Number 2 from them I have coming up. It's a song called Hypnosis. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? How's my boy? How's my boy? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? You gonna go for the church? Come on. Up on your words. Come on, you can do it. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Come on, buddy. You got it. Come on. Come on. There he is. There he is. All right. Oh, high fives. High fives. I give you dollars for that. I'll give you dollars for that. Oh, yeah. We're going to make a dollar. For those who don't know, that is Monty. All right, there you go. That was called Hypnosis. Now, let me see here. Going to do one more from them. It's a tune called At Bay. Again, the artist, The Image.
What do you want? There's nothing left. All that's a pain. You took it all.
I love my boy. He is my little boy. He's my little boy. You want the ball? You want the ball? I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that ball. Oh, it's not easy for me to do, but I'll get it for you. You gonna go get it? All right. Again, that tune was called At Bay, the artist, The Image. Giving you some stuff out of alternative rock. I have a few more for you. Got to do some tunes from Weary Eyes. Got a track called Invisible Hand right here on CC&C, Compound Concentrates and Coffee. And it's 10:16. Make sure you're packed, rolled, and raring to go. That 20's going to be here like that, don't you know? How are you, my Smokeahontas? Nice to see you in YouTube. I'm doing well. I'm hanging in there. Moving very slowly. I wrenched the hell out of my lower back a couple of days ago over at the shop. And, of course, after that happened, did I stop, doing work? No, shit had to get done. I'm paying for it. The only health care is what I'm doing. I had a very well-meaning individual the other day. It's like, oh, Brian, you can't go around in pain. You really should take something to help you out. No, I'm not part of, you know this, but I'm just saying, I'm not part of the better living through pharmaceutical life. I appreciated the person for, being so, Good choice. Good choice. I'm still firing up on that Rude Boy flower. Man, that stuff is working nice. Yeah, the tune, it's called Invisible Hand. The artist is Weary Eyes. Yeah, he is. Yep. People want him to be cute and use the inside voice compared to the way he used to be. Now he is. you can get it, I highly suggest it. I really do. All right, Invisible Hand. Now it's a tune called Captain Nowhere. What's up, my boy? How you doing, buddy? I got my boy. Yes, he is. His dad was a good boy. What a boo. You want some belly? Show me belly. All the way down. Come on. Yeah, I'll give you some belly. You know you want belly. All the way down. Show me belly. There you go. There it is. Oh, yeah. Who doesn't like a belly? I like a belly. Oh, and a high five. And a high five. High five! Yay! I love the high fives. Here's our go. Little scratch. Little scratch. There we are. There we are. Gonna get into some trivia in about 15 minutes. So get your heads ready. Get your thinking caps going. Get them on. You know, polish them up. Weary Eyes, the artist. Now I'm going to jump over. I had a request for some blues over here. Let me get a little Uncle Boris kicking this off. Going to do a track. It's called Feeling Fine. My boy. Oh, my boy. You've heard me talk about that many times. It's always good to know that you have ones that you can lean on that always work for you. However, when you find ones that always work for you, yeah, Go out, try other stuff. You know you can always go back. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? I've tried 283 different strains in 1 year. Yeah, it was actually 289, but then in a couple of them, they were back crosses of themselves, so I took them off the list. They really didn't count. What you doing? What you doing? Where's your ball? Go get your toy. Go get your toy. It's in the kitchen. Go ahead. That's a good boy. Go get your toy. Again, that track right there is called Feeling Fine, the artist Uncle Boris. Now, let me do another one from Uncle Boris, then we'll be going into some other things. Oh, you want to hear that one? Oh, okay. There you go. We got a request. Yeah, we got a request. All right, here. You know what? Let's jump out of here. I'll get you some of that. Here's a tune. It's called Bad Kind of Mongrel. It's Junkyard Storytellers. You know better? Yeah? Yeah? Feel better? I kissed your nose. Where's your toy? Where's your toy? Come on. Come on, we get your toy. Pardon me, this is going to take a moment to get up, and I'll be right back. How often have you ever seen me move like this?
who can sing it. But that's because the kill you hurry, then you'll be we wanna share. Remember, from early morning till late night when it close your eyes, you have only yourself you're familiar and some place for yours.
Chair. There we go. Again, that track right there is called Ball of Lie. The artist, Junkyard Storytellers. Look them up. Definitely. Check them out. They're worth your time. If you dig that kind of music, for sure. I'm going to do, let's do Take a Night Train.
Gotta take a night train to London, to rock out the fucking ancient walls. We gotta take a night train to London, to make the strings cut down in reverse. We gotta take all dirty night train, yeah. We gotta take all dirty night train.
All right, here's the last one from Junkyard Storytellers. Last Poor Man Shot. They have a lot of good music. They have a lot of other great material. Seriously, check them out.
Why does hell drop a shadow? You better drop your gun. Why does hell drop a shadow? You better drop your gun.
There we are.
It's not a loss I really want to. It's not a small man. There's heroes on the ground. Gotta tell about how it's been.
So, I clicked a button on this trivia wheel. It's going to spit out a question. I'll ask them. If you have an answer or two, we follow on through. If you don't, no biggie. So, after this track, I will pose the question coming up with the next.
His voice will blow your eye. You better drop your gun. His voice will blow your eye. You better drop your gun. And this world of refurbished plastic, your thoughts will be mostly hung. That is just all medication. Take a pause in the and the heroes of your past. Trying to tell about how it been. By the bird on the shore, they knew that they shouldn't know. Where the boy down the set on fire. The young is so as big as fire. And back to you, generation.
All right. Last Poor Man Shot. Again, Junkyard Storytellers right here on CCNC, Compound Concentrates and Coffee. We have all sorts of music for you. Well in excess of 48 genres. A little bit of something, something for everyone. So, we gave you some light stuff. We gave you some blues. Now, little hard rock, little metal. Stepping it up a little more. Start out with a tune. It's called Wasted by Cruel Living. The artist is Crust. But I'll give you a question to kind of think on. We've discussed this before, and I'm really curious to see who's retained. How did the 2-inch long 2-penny nail get its name? Kicking off, Trivia Challenge. How did the 2-inch long 2D or 2-penny nail get its name? Apparently you ain't got your thinking caps on, huh? You grabbed the dunce ones, didn't you? Again, Wasted by Cruel Living, the artist Crust. Told you I was going to pick it up a bit for you. Next up, we're going to go with Trees Die Standing, tune called Last Day of Winter. All right, going back to medieval days. If you wore a suit of armor, what was the average weight of that suit of armor? Yeah, give me 1 second, buddy. myself. Wow, our time's going by today, man. We're already coming up towards the top of the 2-hour mark. Sure flips by when you're having fun and kicking back, relaxing with everyone. For sure. Again, this song, Last Day of Winter, from the artist Trees Die Standing. Now, this stuff, again, in our extended catalogs and our collections, feel free at any time. Write down the names, write down the artist, just write down the genre. We do take requests in those 3 ways, making it real easy for you to do it every single day. Yeah, doesn't matter which. You know, sometimes you wake up, you just got that particular genre kicking around. Like just one song after another kind of keeps running through the head, you know? Feel free, shout it out, we'll put something up. You want to hear that particular artist? I can put up a block, we can do that. We've done blocks ranging from 3 songs to 7. Yeah, Sarah, yeah. It's all up to you. That's why we're here. It's what we do. All right. I'm going to hit some stage engine now. I'm going to start out with a tune. It's called Take the Air. There we go. Once again, giving you some music there. This is Dawn Rocket, Stage Engine, number 2. It's 11 o'clock. Make sure you're packed and rolled and raring to go, and that 20's going to be here like that, don't you know? Gotta like Stage Engine, man. Gotta like them. Now, we're going to do differential pressure. brushed my teeth, took care of all my stuff. That's a good tune. Voiceless. Stage engine. That's the very first tune that I was turned on to by that artist. And like I was immediately hooked. They have a whole bunch of great stuff here. We have 12, 13 tracks of theirs, available to play. They have a whole lot more. They have a huge catalog, huge collection, seriously. Go check out their websites, look them up online. All right. Speaking of looking things up really quick, let me jump on over here. Again, still looking towards the end of the year. Some artists are hoping not to have to cancel their touring plans. They're hoping by, September, October, November, even December to be able to start getting back out on the roads. Kiss, being one of them, was looking to Connecticut to Xfinity's Theater beginning of September. Alison Krauss, looking to Palace Theater in Waterbury in October, middle of October, the 17th to be exact. Dylan Francis, rescheduled from April, now looking at Toyota Presents at the Oakdale Theater for November 20th. And then the Australian Pink Floyd show, Toyota Presents, Oakdale Theater, September 27th. That'd be really nice, to see a lot of these individuals and just shows in general start to get back out there and do things. All right, I'm also going to take a look. A little more on this day coming your way. We did the 50s. We had some 60s earlier. 1971 and this date. This 5th of June. You had American blues rock band Grand Funk Railroad. They smashed the record held by the Beatles when they sold out New York Shea Stadium in only 72 hours. Speaking of Beatles, Paul McCartney's second solo album, Ram, that started in 1971, a 2-week run at the number one spot over in the UK charts, featuring that US number one single, Uncle Albert, Admiral Halsey. Now, middle of 70s, in 75, during the recording sessions for Wish You Were Here at Abbey Road Studios in London, Syd Barrett turned up out of the blue as Pink Floyd were listening to playbacks of Shine On You Crazy Diamond. Now that, a song that happened to be about Barrett. By that time, the 29-year-old Barrett had shaved off all his hair, including his eyebrows, become overweight, and his ex-bandmates did not at first recognize who he was. He eventually left without saying goodbye, and none of the band members ever saw him again. Now, Alice Cooper at 77. Well, his boa constrictor, the co-star of his live act, unfortunately suffered a fatal bite. I know it sounds funny, but yeah, go ahead. I'll let your mind wrap around that for a minute. The boa constrictor suffered a fatal bite. Unfortunately, it was a rat that was being fed to the snake for breakfast. Cooper held auditions for a replacement, and a snake that was named Angel was given the gig. Yeah, the boa constrictor was bitten by the rat. Let me jump back on over here and we'll go on to some more music. Let's see. Sound collection. All right, little R&B. This is called Losing Faith. Little Dolce. once again, talk about the times being off, man. I got on for 8:20 this morning. 11:20, it's going to be 3 hours, right? I mean, I know I'm a high school dropout, and there's that whole Common Core new math. But 8:20 to 11:20 would be 3 hours, right? Yeah, explain to me why the counter's telling me I've been on for 2 hours and 18 minutes. YouTube and Facebook, you're doing all this great work on your interfaces, getting a lot of your stuff fixed. Fix the fucking counters, seriously. Losing Faith coming at you here. Wrapping up that R&B track. Now, a little bit of news of the dot, 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 dot. Whoa. And that is very, very cute. I totally agree, Samantha. Totally agree. There's a amusement park which has taken to using stuffed animals to fill the seats in a roller coaster, which has to run every single day, even though the park is down. Now, I'll explain why in a moment. This San Diego theme park, it has this roller coaster. Now, it has to keep it running every single day, even despite the virus and the lockdown and everything being shut. Reason being, this is a 95-year-old wooden coaster. And truly, if you're a coaster enthusiast, you know the way these things are. They have to be maintained. They have to be kept up. Legitimately, if they sit idle for days, for a week, or just a couple of weeks, it actually can cause major problems with the structure and with other things. So, they have been doing what they need to do to run it. Now, park officials saying maintenance crew just grew tired of running the coaster without passengers. So what they did was, they loaded up that 95-year-old ride with stuffed animals that would normally be over in the game park area, given away as prizes. So they say, since we have to do this, why not have a little fun with it? Parks general manager telling San Diego Union Tribune, people are loving it. We've seen tons of videos and pictures that people keep posting online. He said, some of the stuffed animals might actually remain as social distancing buffers once the park reopens, which that's what a lot of places are doing. But yeah, it's kind of cute. There is video showing a set of the bears going down and doing this full ride, like the entire coaster. All of the cars are full. There's stuffed bears, teddy bears, there's giraffes, there's basically you name it. All right. That was Losing Faith, by the way. Michael James Greco coming at you. Michael James, he's a multi-instrumentalist, an educator, a visionary, a songwriter. He creates heartfelt, handmade, cinematic, cabin-made music. Not really sure. I mean, cabin-made, maybe the dude has his own studio. But check out michaeljamesgreco.com. This, you know what? All of that, and it's a slow tune. Sorry, buddy. Here, hold on. I'm not going to do that to you. Let's jump on over here. Let's do a quick search. There we go. Michael James. Michael James. Michael James. Tune called 2020. Monty. Monty. There we go. Again, that's called 2020. Michael James Greco. Continuing on. Let us jump down. By the way, Michael James actually has a decent catalog starting to build up for himself. We now have 45 tracks, 48 tracks, just under Michael James alone. All right, here's a tune. It's called Blue Dusk. Again, Blue Dusk is the name of the track you just heard right here on Compound Concentrates and Coffee. CCNC. It's 11:26 a.m. All right, this is floor number 3. Actually, you know what? Nope. Floor number 3 is slow. Slow's got to go. We don't do slow on this show. How about Long Ago Town? Another one from Michael James. Did I lose you over there, my Smokeahonis? Michael James Greco wrapping up the track Long Ago Town here on CCNC. Coming up next, I have a tune. It's called Venus Libertina. Comes to you from Jamie West Oram. Monty. Actually, gotta love a boy and his dog, right? All right, again, Venus Libertina from the guitar player Jamie West Oram. Jamie West Oram, to anybody who's in the know, well, he's with the Fix. This is him doing some solo stuff here, being represented on Compound Concentrates and Coffee. Oh, you're trying. I know you're trying, buddy. Keep it up. All right, here we go. Rolled on down. I'm going to grab us a track. You're just so adorable. All right, My Moon. We'll do some country for you.
I still
You want me to throw it? Yeah?
I still feel just as home.
You want me to throw it? You know the routine.
As I
You know the
last
routine.
night.
You release and I throw it.
I'm still out
Come on.
on the road
You release and I throw it.
among
Come on.
all the stars.
Release.
I just want you to know
Come on.
that my moon,
You release and I throw. There
There's
you go.
only
Good
one
boy.
you, only one moon, nobody compares.
There's my
And when
boy.
I'm feeling
There's my
blue,
boy.
all I have to
Yes.
do is look up and stare. You're never too far.
Excuse me.
My moon, you. I know you go through phases. Sometimes you're high behind your doubt. Your book is missing pages. Oh, and I'm trying to figure you out. And there's only one you, only one moon, nobody compares. And when I'm feeling blue, all I have to do is look up and stare. You're never too far. My moon, you. My moon, you are.
All right, there you go. Again, My Moon came to you from Dawn Bear. Got to do some country for you. Jump on down, go over to here, jump on into the country block. I do have a tune coming up from Ryan Roberts. It's actually one that he wrote. It fits right in this genre. It's called She Said. And going to have, let's go with a Johnny Hewlin, Brittany Clark trio here. It's called Hold On. Yeah, I don't. I always leave it locked.
Lead you to a brand new life. Just hold on for one more day. All your fears will fade away. So hold on, the sun will rise tomorrow. Yeah, yeah, baby, hold on to what you want. You're a big bright shining star, so hold on and sing a brand new song. Yeah, yeah, baby, hold on. I know this love can get you down. Hold on for one more day. All your fears will fade away. Hold on, the sun will rise
That's my boy.
tomorrow.
That's my boy, huh? How you doing, buddy? How you doing, buddy? How's my little boy? How about you? You are my little boy. Yes, you are. All right, again, that was called Hold On. Johnny Hewlin was featured on that track with Brittany Clark. They go back and forth. They really do. Now, I have a track from the artist Layla Tucker. I get a lot of requests for it. I'm glad you dig it, truly. Layla Tucker, people know, they know the last name, of course, Tucker. Tucker's been around in country music basically forever. But Layla, brand new to the country scene. Absolutely. Go to LaylaTuckerOfficial.com. Check her out. It's a tune called He Knows.
Can't he see that I'm moving on? And the same feelings that I had gone.
Thank you.
I know his heart can't get
I'll stay out of the way.
Seems on, Dad.
because of
What
all
it's for.
the sins he did not confess. Doesn't mean to be free. Gotta live with his memory. He thinks I'm a little angel who won't raise a little hell. My wings are a little torn and tattered. I got a few confessions left to tell myself I'm me.
you go. Again, Layla Tucker, he knows. Now I'm going to jump over here really quick. I'm going to hit your last track in your country block. As I said, this goes to Ryan Roberts. And it's a tune that he wrote. Well, he said, unfortunately, it's based in real life. It took 10 years. It took half a bottle, him sitting there drinking and being locked down for things to finally come out. So he wrote this track. Let's see here. Where is it? Here it is. She Said. Ryan Roberts.
Just another day.
You're being a little brat today. I'm over it.
Feels like yesterday. It's been 4 weeks since I heard the words I never thought I'd hear her say. I think it best to sit down, she said. It's just not
By the way,
working
your
out,
firewood
she
Google
said. I feel like
It was,
I'm
I knew
drowning
exactly where it was. I
in
had seen an extra one. It was downstairs on the windowsill in the basement.
I actually should have 2 more down there or 3 more
Probably,
down there.
yeah.
I had them hung all the way around the room.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Exactly, I know. It looked really cool. I'm glad you liked it. And actually, I'm going to be swapping them. I'm going to be swapping you out anyways, buddy. It's getting time for your brothers to come out. They got to hang out for a little bit. Hey, you. Come on.
Best just sit down, she said. It's just not working out, she said. I feel like I'm drowning, she said. Then I hung my head. Yeah, she said. I don't want this life. I don't love you anymore. There was a burning flame between us that's not burning anymore. And though I wish you would, just can't be like before. I don't want this life. No, I just don't love you anymore.
Again, that tune, written by Ryan Roberts. Unfortunately, yes, a real thing. He went through it. Yeah. And that was a big yawn, buddy. All right. How about some reggae? Reggae fits any time of the day, doesn't it? Do a little Kobo Town. One, Clear the Way.
Clear the way, clear the way, clear the way when the bamboo come to play. Clear the way, clear the way, clear the way when the bamboo play, mama. Clear the way, clear the way, clear the way when the bamboo play, mama.
Clear the way, clear the way, clear the way when the bamboo play, mama.
who doesn't like belly, right? I don't care what size the dog is, the dog likes belly. All right, there you go. That, again, was called Kobo Town. Clear the way. Going to give you another one. It's called In the Dew and the Rain. In the Dew and the Rain. Again, the artist Cobo Town. Now, Cobo Town, I have talked about, founded by Drew Gonzalez. It's named after, Cobo Town, by the way, named after the historic neighborhood in Port of Spain, Trinidad. That neighborhood is where Calypso itself was born. So, Cobo Town. Now, let's do a tune. It's called Hustlers. Bless you.
Out in the small town where I grew up, there was a river that runs through the middle. It was a place where I always seek solace when I needed to get away from the riddle of the city. But now fast forwarding, here we are. In a city where you can lose who you are, hustlers. In a city so mighty, we go places that is not so shallow. Hustlers, you seize your chances, living for today, no care for tomorrow. Those were the days when we felt invincible, seeing the world as endless possibilities. We used to sit at the village corner, sharing stories of magic and mystery. But now fast forwarding, here we are. In a city where you can lose who you are, hustlers. In a city so mighty, we go places that is not so shallow. Hustlers, you seize your chances, living for today, no care for tomorrow. But fast forwarding, here we are. In a city where you can lose who you are. Hustlers. In a city so mighty, we'll go places that is not so shallow. Hustlers. You seize your chances, living for today, no care what comes tomorrow.
Next up, it's a tune called Breezy Sunday. And we are coming up towards the top of the hour, straight up 12 o'clock, which means I have 20 minutes left. I'm out of here at 12:20. I'll be back this afternoon. You know the routine.
Easy breezy Sunday, kicking it with you right here. We'll be blazing until Monday, right into the sunset. La 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 la.
go. Breezy Sunday. Again, the artist Rocky Duani. Grammy nominated international musician. He's a producer. He's an activist. RockyDuani.com. All right, 12:03. Good afternoon, everybody. Get yourselves packed, rolled, and raring to go. You're going to be firing it up for the 20 as I go out the door. I will be back this afternoon, of course, later on in the day. Let's go. The Invasion, some Trout recording coming your way. There you go. Again, that's called The Invasion. The artist, Trout Recording. Yeah, Trout Recording. Normally, when we first were heard them, when first were turned on to Trout Recording, it was rock, it was stuff like that. Then all of a sudden, one day, I was looking through the reggae thing, and I thought, honestly, it's pretty apropos, too. The first song I found from them in the reggae section was called The Invasion. All right, let me get you one more here. No, I'll be doing some others. Actually, I'm looking at my time. Okay, yeah. One more track, and then I have Echopraxia, Austin Woodward, and this is where I get off. Little festival feels. Always good. My little guy. Yes, she's my chase chase. I love you too, buddy. Alrighty. Again, that was called Festival Feels, and it came to you from the artist Toft Wellington. Now I'm going to jump over here. Like I said, I have Echopraxia, I have Austin Woodward, and this is where I get off. I'm moving slowly, but I still got more stuff I have to do over at the shop, so I'm going to be out of here for a couple hours. I will be back, and I will be on the air for all of you. You know the routine. Got to do what I got to do. Let's take, why not? Good tune. Echopraxia. right, this is called Panzer. All right, this is where I get off. Thank you for hanging out with me for the morning, everybody. I do appreciate it, as always. Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic, Compound Concentrates and Coffee, coming to you from the compound, right here in Orange, Connecticut. We're done for the morning. I'll be back later on. Yep. It's June 5th. It's 12:20. Smoke them if you got them.
Set my people free.
Peace, everybody. Again, thank you very much for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it, of course. Much love and respect. Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic, Compound Concentrates and Coffee. See you later. Do what you got to do. Come on back later on.